color. The continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord, Elizabeth Walker as Carolyn Russell, and also starring Barbara Rush as Marcia Russell.
Prognosis on a marriage. Good, with excellent chances of a full recovery. Caution must be exercised, however, in the area of trust. Tonight, Rodney and Betty Harrington have expressed their love for one another. But Betty leaves her husband's room at Doctor's Hospital with the feeling that all is not well, that something still hangs between them. An invisible wall.
Well, all right, look who's here.
Dr. Rossi.
Well, he's breaking regulations, huh?
Well, you caught me red-handed.
How is he?
He's doing nicely.
He's beginning to sound like the staff manual or something. You got some time? Come on, we'll talk.
All right.
Good.
Dr. Fielding, call emergency. Dr. Fielding.
Come on in. Well, the work days seem to be getting shorter. The work seems to be getting longer. Wait, what were you talking about?
You were, criticizing my progress report on Rod.
Oh, yes. Well, I just wanted something maybe a little more in-depth, huh?
Well, you and Dr. Miles are the experts. I'm just his wife.
Just his wife.
You're the ones who schedule his therapy session during regular visiting hours and decide when he should go outside.
Do I detect a note of bitterness, huh?
Dr. Rossi, I just don't understand why I wasn't here this morning. I mean, it was his first time outside, and I wanted to be here and share it with him. But he didn't even call me. He just didn't think of it.
That's more like it. I'd much rather hear the truth about how you and Rod are getting along than some kind of everything's fine, non-committal nonsense.
Well, everything should be fine. I mean, he's doing well physically, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, I just don't know how to deal with his attitude. I mean, he shut me out today, whether it was deliberate or not.
I wish I could say that you were just imagining things.
Well, I wasn't. Now, you understand how I feel.
Yes, I do. I know exactly how you feel. You see, I would have called you myself if I didn't feel I was intruding. Betty, look, it was a sudden decision, an arbitrary decision. The day was so beautiful, I thought it was just doing him a lot of good, that's all.
Well, Rod did have time to call me. Or he could have had you phone me.
Yes, he could have. Betty, look, about his attitude, Dr. Miles and I are worried about it. I mean, you see, it could interfere with his recovery.
I know that.
And I don't want to sound blunt or unfair or make it sound unrealistic. But you could be the cause of his depression.
I know that, too.
All right, the only thing I can suggest is get it out in the open. Meet it head on. Make him realize that the energy he's wasting now on these fantasies of his, he could be using to fight his paralysis.
Dr. Rossi, I've already talked to him, but it doesn't do any good. I just don't know what else to do. Excuse me.
Thanks, son.
Okay, see you tonight, Dad.
Oh, there's Dr. Rossi's car. Why'd you come in and say hello for a minute?
No?
Uh-huh.
I'd like to, Dad, but I told Jeff to meet me here on the corner. He'll be here in a minute.
Now, this won't take you long.
Yeah, but if I miss my ride.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time to pal around with Jeff.
Oh, look, it's not that, Dad. It's just that...
Son, wait a minute. Aren't you forgetting how your auditing classes got started?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, now you know that Dr. Rossi and I got on the phone and bombarded Dr. Corrigan until the poor man had to say yes. Now, that took my time and Dr. Rossi's time. I think you owe him the courtesy of a thanks.
Here's Jeff. I don't want to be late for school.
Just ask him to wait.
Say, Jeff, can you wait a minute?
Sure. Hi, Dr. Miles.
Hi, Jeff.
Take your time a little early.
Well, you should be able to give us a briefing on the latest in radioisotope therapy. Oh, working with Dr. Corrigan, what an opportunity.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Yeah. Well, maybe because my own chances didn't come that easily. Well, maybe I'm just proud of you and want to show you off a little. Mike?
Hello, Harry. Lou, how are you? Gee, it's good to see you again.
Dr. Rossi?
By golly, Harry, he looks good.
Yes, I think so.
Well, how was New York?
Oh, fine. I got quite a bit out of the whole experience.
Sure you did. Well, Harry, looks like we got ourselves a doctor on our hands, huh?
Oh, that's a long way off.
No. It's not that far. Any young kid that wants to spend his vacation at a medical school in the amphitheater rather than out on the beach, well, I think you're going to have to put your money on him over the long distance. Huh, Harry?
Oh, well, he's always talked of being a doctor anyway.
Look, I really want to thank you, Dr. Rossi.
Nonsense. You did as much as any of us. Come on, sit down.
Well, I just want you and Dad to know that I'm really grateful.
It's okay. Did Dad tell you about the phone call with Dr. Corrigan? The only one question he really wanted to know was whether or not we were going to send him a natural-born doctor or some guy that wanted to make a lot of money in the profession.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Corrigan talked about that.
I'd be disappointed if he hadn't. That's been one of his favorite lectures to new students over the past, what, Harry, 40 years.
Oh, yeah. I got some of that, too. He's quite a character.
Yeah, he is that, all right. How'd you get along with him?
Oh, okay. You have to remember I was just auditing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, all lectures? You didn't get a chance to see him do any real therapy?
Oh, no, not too much.
You know, he is an amazing man. He's one of the real pioneers in modern radiology. Did he tell you much about his battle wounds?
Pardon?
Well, the scars on his hands.
Oh, yes, the scars. Yes, I saw them.
Yeah. They really are battle scars in a way. You see, when Corrigan first started out, we knew very little about shielding procedures and safe radiation limits.
Well, a lot of men have made sacrifices, and in one way or another, they all have the scars to show for it. Well, I don't mean to take anything from Dr. Corrigan. I'm just saying that, well, every forward step that the human race has taken has been because somebody gave him the shove. Somebody who wasn't afraid to take the risk.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
When a man finds his purpose, he doesn't stop to weigh the cost. I've done some real thinking this summer.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes, well.
Look, Jeff's waiting. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. I better be going.
Right, Lou. Listen, thanks for dropping by. Next time you're in the area, stop in, huh?
Will do.
Okay, see you tonight.
Right.
Okay, be careful now.
Will do.
Well, I guess I should have warned you, Harry. I mean, you learn a lot from all the various professors in medical school, sure, but when it comes to Dennis Corrigan, he teaches you dedication, huh? Harry, you're a mile away.
Oh, just thinking. Is it dedication, Mike? Oh, I don't know. Did you find Lou a little bit different?
Jill? They ought to let you drive the ambulance.
I'm late.
How's Kelly?
Fine.
I was just waiting for you to come down.
Well, you can go up now if you like.
Look, I gotta see you.
Look, I have to go on duty.
It's important.
So's my job.
Look, just walk back to the square for a couple minutes. I gotta talk to you.
We don't have anything to talk about. Now, will you leave me alone?
Jill. Look, listen.
Open the door, Joe. Do you want me to lose my job? You just can't stop the car like this. This is a hospital. People need the elevator.
Look, they need the exercise more. I mean, that's the reason why half of them are here anyway.
Open the door, Joe.
In a minute. Well, it looks like there's finally no place to run. Well, that's funny, isn't it? I mean, after all the running you've done to get away from me, and all the distance I put between me and anything that smelled like responsibility, and all of a sudden, here we are, face to face. You know, I should have thought of this a long time ago.
Do you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. I know what we're doing. We're getting married.
Let me out of here.
As soon as we made some plans.
Any plans I make won't include you.
Look, Jill.
Now, let me out of here.
It took me a long time to be able to say it.
Well, think of the time you would have saved if you'd asked me first.
Look, you know what I mean. You know what I'm thinking. I've been thinking a lot about it lately. About you and me and what do we got? And Kelly, what does she have except for being a charter member of the Home of the Month Club? Well, I'm tired of seeing her get bounced around. I mean, I realized that when I started seeing her. I think she deserves a lot more in life. And I'm going to make sure she gets it. I mean, I know I have a lot to make up for.
Did I ask you to pay penance to me?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Then let me alone and let me out of here.
Look.
I'd like some fresh air.
Look, you had my child. You say you care for her, well, I care for her, too.
Since when?
All right, maybe I deserve that. But I don't deserve a kick in the teeth for getting on my knees to you.
Did you get down on your knees, Joe?
Is that what you want me to do?
I just want you to leave me alone. I want you to get me out of here.
Well, what about Kelly?
I'll take care of Kelly.
No, I'm gonna read her will. You can't even take care of yourself.
I don't need anybody to take care of me.
Look, you need somebody.
Then I'll find somebody, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's a part of me. Kelly's a part of me. You're a part of me.
Not anymore.
You can do so much better. You go right ahead. But just remember, you called the shot. And you don't have to go running around anymore, because nobody's chasing you.